From Buffalo to the big leagues, this is Maddie Tells All. All right. Well, Spencer, welcome to Maddie Tells All, Buffalo to Building Brands. Welcome to Wingnuts.
Thank you. This is actually my first time in Wingnuts.
We have a virgin on our hands. You've never been to Wingnuts?
No, I never have.
But you've probably heard about it 5 million times,
yeah, I've had
right?
it before. They catered into one of the guys' houses one night, but it's good.
Okay, then you kind of had it before.
Yeah.
So I really want to get to know Spencer Brown. I feel like you've had just like this insane year and your name is just popping up. The cameras love you. We're seeing you on the Buffalo Bills Instagram page and we're loving it. You can swap out that water. You know, we're live. It's chill.
Get in here, dude.
Yeah.
Thank you. No cucumber?
No cucumber. Fire.
Yeah.
So I found out that you are a 5-sport athlete from high school doing football, baseball, basketball, track, and golf. Give us a little rundown.
I was only good about 3 of them.
Okay, but it all that matters, you played 5.
Track was probably easily the worst sport ever invented, especially for me. I just went and did discus and shot, but I didn't run anything. I was kind of slow. But yeah, it's just everybody had to play everything because it was a small town.
Okay, I like that. And tell us about this 8-man football.
Once again, super small town, so the bed count was too low for us to play 11-man football. So I played guard. I started as a guard. I was Cyrus Torrance of Lennox High School and worked my way out to tight end and defensive end. But yeah, it was fun. It's like arcade style football.
Yeah, okay. So is this like something that other small high schools play?
Yeah, it's big in the Midwest and like southern states. Texas does a little bit, but South Dakota, Iowa, Missouri, those are all a big hubs for it. But yeah, so offense, you just have center, 2 guards, 2 tight ends, a quarterback, fullback, and halfback. That's it.
Okay. And was your team good?
It was all right. Yeah, we should have.
Okay, I mean, got you somewhere, right?
Coach would have put me in 4th quarter.
Okay. Rough life over there. So growing up in a small town and being 6'8", you couldn't hide from anyone. So give us a little rundown. What was the population there?
1,300.
1,300.
Yeah.
So, and how many people did you graduate with?
30.
30. So was everyone just dating each other?
Yeah. Everybody's dating, or you're taking your dad's truck down gravel roads to see girls from different towns. That was good. That was fun.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
My mom was not happy about that.
I was going to say, was there some close high schools that you guys could party with?
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
She had a party bus at my dad's house, and it was awesome.
You had a party bus at your dad's house?
Oh, yeah.
What did he drive? Like, was he a bus driver?
No, it was. So my brother was in the Marine Corps, and he came back from for leave, and we threw a small party. It was only supposed to be like 20 of us, and then word spreads fast in a small town, and it spread out to other towns. Then everyone brought their party to our party, and then it was just. Yeah,
did you get grounded a lot as a child?
No, my brother did though.
So how many siblings did you have? Do you have?
I have an older brother and an older sister.
Okay, you guys close?
Yeah, my brother and I are close. My sister's older than me by about 20 years, something like that. So didn't grow up with her, but yeah, still close.
Okay. So I know you said you were good at 3 of those sports. So what were the 3 sports? Obviously football.
Yeah, football, baseball, and basketball. That was it. Everything else was avoiding going back home and working on the farm. So
I was going to say, as soon as you were tall, did everyone say you had to play basketball? You had to play basketball?
Yeah.
What was the pivoting part where you said you're going to make football your career?
That was football. I almost quit football in high school, actually, when I was a sophomore. Because I was like, I'm playing guard. I don't want to block anymore. This is insane. I'm more athletic than a guard, but that's why I was going to focus on baseball and basketball. If I would have played my last 2 years of baseball, I probably would have played college baseball. But everything happens for a reason. I got one offer and took it, and now I'm sitting in Buffalo, New York with you.
All right, that's what I like to hear. So I know that Josh has his basketball court. Do you like going over there and playing ball with everyone?
It's a very slow game of horse that happens over there. Not very.
A slow game of horse?
Yeah.
Why? Because you guys just don't want to get injured, or what?
Yeah, there's not a lot of bursts going on over there.
Okay. And I know you played golf, so do you still play?
Still play.
Okay, are we good?
Still play bad.
You still play bad?
Yeah, still play bad.
Is it the swing that you don't have down?
There's a lot of things I don't have down, but yes, the swing, the driving, the chipping, and the putting are struggles for me.
Okay, have you been to the new Sandbagger yet?
The new Sandbagger?
Yeah, so it's in Hamburg. It's a bar, and it's called Sandbagger.
It's like a golf simulation.
Yes, but one of the Bandits players, Dane Smith. Dane Smith owns it.
Cool.
Yeah, I know you like going to the Bandits games, right?
Yeah.
How about them Sabres?
Did
you go to the games?
Yeah, I was at the game this past weekend.
The one that we won?
Yeah.
Okay, what was the score?
4-3.
We finally won. Our goalie was at our tailgate.
Really?
I don't know his name, but yes.
Right
yes.
on.
But no, what's so funny is that the Bandits, everyone knew who they were, and they were going up to them. But the Sabres player, no one really bothered him.
That's all right.
Yeah. So when you're in Buffalo, like, how do you even hide? Like, do you have any like favorite restaurant or bar that you go to in the back room to like hide from people?
Not necessarily bars, but I guess a brewery, Wayland. Wayland
Oh,
and OP is super solid. They have a room up there for us. We eat there. Lucia's is always good. We go there
oh,
for line
Lucia's.
dinners.
Yep.
Shop House, just name a few.
Have
Giancarlo's.
you been to Rick's on Main? They have that
Yeah,
private room.
yeah, we go up there too.
We
Yeah.
did a murder mystery party, and some of the players there, and they
Cool.
took us into that back room, and some lady tried sneaking in, and they had to kick her out. Like
The
the
effort.
things people will do to go into
Oh.
this game. He's getting the cucumber in.
I'll try
Okay.
this cucumber one.
Played tight end and defense in high school. How big were you then? And did you dominate on defense?
I am as tall as I am now, but I was like 215 pounds. So I was like that plastic straw in your drink right now. It was pretty bad. But yeah, defense was definitely my strong suit because the kids were just so little. And the edge was obviously way shorter. So I'd get there in two
I was going to
steps.
say, when you were playing basketball and stuff, you were like more thin. And then when you decided to make football more of your career, they started to make you eat more.
Yeah, by the time I was a junior going into my senior year, that's when I gained a couple pounds. But like I said, I was still 215, 220. So I was just 200 pounds before then.
Damn, that's so tiny.
I was little.
So you won All-State your senior year. Which position was it?
In football?
Yeah.
Defensive end.
She doesn't even remember.
Yeah, sorry.
I know, right? I'm like, how long ago was high school? How old are you?
27.
Okay.
10 years ago.
We like it.
That's
Yeah. So what
crazy.
college did you go to?
Northern Iowa, small
Okay.
FCS school out there in Iowa, but it was awesome.
And what was the population? Or like what? How big was it?
I think our college was 10K or 8,000.
That's not
like
that small.
It's still pretty small compared to like Iowa and Iowa State.
Okay. And what was it like? I mean, so in high school, you obviously got picked up. What was that phone call? And it was like your only offer, did you say?
Yeah, it was my only one. I picked up a few late, but I don't even count them. But it's kind of on a whim. Our head coach at the time was in the area scouting a different player, and he just heard there was this tall kid down in Lenox. So he just came and visited, and I didn't have. Well, the app is called Huddle. It's kind of like what the
There's
film
an
is.
app. There was an app then.
Yeah. There's another. There is, but our school is so little, we didn't have one. So I used iMovie to like cut up a highlight tape, and we had to go into an actual class, kick a kid off my computer because there's only on one computer, and he and I sat there and watched it. And then right after that, he offered me, and I committed the next day.
Okay. So how proud were your parents?
They were super proud. They both cried. So it was good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so then you walk in freshman year. What was it like, walking into the field from high school compared to walking into the NFL?
There's a lot of difference for sure.
A lot different for sure.
But definitely a lot more nervous. Even going to college, I was super nervous. Because I took that offer and then there was just no way that I was going to quit. So I was like, I guess I'm going to go to the hospital during these workouts, which I actually did get taken to the ER one time. But yeah, there was a lot of nerves, but it was a good growth for me.
Hey, we like growth.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you played tight end and defensive in high school, and oh no, maybe I already get that one. Yeah. Okay. Oh, they were going back.
I have a quick question for
Yes.
Spencer. When was the last time you used iMovie? Because you put your tape together using iMovie. When was the last time you used it?
That was the last time.
Oh my gosh.
When I
Not
was-
a great advertisement for iMovie right
When I
there.
was 16, that's the last time I used it.
Well, that brings me into the topic of social media.
Oh yeah.
All right. So obviously you have an amazing page. And now the Buffalo Bills, I feel like, are seeming to just put you on there more. What is it like to put yourself out there on a platform and know that everyone's knowing your life?
I like to be super private with my personal life, but if it's football related, I don't mind putting it out there. I think my page is mostly football now, but
For sure.
I'd like to transition to like getting more out there and letting people know what I'm doing and stuff like that, but just being careful with it.
For sure. And are you guys allowed to take outside brand deals, or does it have to all go through the agency?
Like my agent.
Your agent and like the Buffalo Bills, what you guys can get approved of?
It kind of depends on what it is. It has to be pretty drastic if you're going to the team to get approval, but most of it's just through the agent, just so it's like all cut and clear and all the paperwork and stuff like that. But it's pretty easy.
Did you ever see yourself as like, an influencer as well as a
No.
Buffalo Bills player?
Definitely not. I thought I was just gonna play football and that's it.
When you have to wear the brand and stuff, which the photo of you and you're in a Zuba outfit.
Oh yeah.
And is it like FOCO?
Foco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so many people at the tailgate, a bunch of our influencers were all rocking that stuff. Did they send you a little care package?
They did. That and Chubby sent me one too. But Foco is huge, like just team branded clothing, so it pushes well.
So what is it when you are not, and it's during the off season? Are you still rocking like a Bills hat, or are you incognito?
I do not wear Bills logos unless I'm on the field or in the facility.
What is the craziest place that you've been stopped at, and are you a Bills player?
Probably a funeral.
Okay.
I was just like, we were just sitting there at the wake, and I mean, obviously it's pretty bleak during a wake, but,
Yeah.
and then someone's kind of like, hey, do you play for the Bills? I'm like, yeah.
You're like, not the
I'm
time,
not
buddy.
taking any photos at this wake.
Was it in Buffalo or
No, it was back home.
Back home.
Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, any of the bars turn into Bills bars back home?
My cousin actually owns a bar, restaurant, Mexican grill kind of thing in my hometown that turned into a Bills bar. But I think one in Des Moines also opened up. My mom goes to sometimes.
Okay, love that. So you switched from tight end to offensive tackle your red shirt freshman year and gained a little weight to do so. Did we at least have some fun gaining the weight?
Not really.
No. Were they like force feeding you?
Force feeding for sure. It was it'd take me like an hour and a half to eat lunch and then even longer for dinner. But like those big. This is the only thing I really remember from it is those big pints of yogurt that come in. Like, oh, I'm gonna get a Okios or whatever it is, ciabatta.
Do you just eat the whole thing? Call it a day?
Yeah, eat the whole thing.
So you bypassed your senior year to enter into the 2021 NFL Draft, 3rd round pick. What is even like you're bypassing your senior? Do you not have to play?
No, I bypass is a strong word because Fauci ruined everything, but it was because of COVID that we had to cancel our season. So instead of staying back a year and playing in the spring or playing next year, agency came into play and said you probably don't have to. So I just had that one Senior Bowl weekend down in Alabama, and that was the only time I played football for 2 years. So
I thought you were just really nervous about getting senioritis, so you're just like, I'm gonna forego that risk.
I had the easiest senior year ever. It was awesome. I had one class on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the rest of the time I was free, so it would have been awesome. But
hey, you're here for it.
That's right.
So did you have any idea that the Bills were looking for you?
I was hoping the Bills were. It was all on Zoom meetings, so we had all of our meetings virtually, so I didn't get to come to Buffalo and be meet anybody face to face. But I told my agent, he gave me he's like, "What's your top 3?" And I listed them. And he's like, "Oh, the Bills for sure aren't gonna pick you." I was like, "Oh shit, that guy."
So you really wanted to go on the Bills?
Yeah, the top 3 for me was Green Bay, Buffalo, and Kansas City. So one of the good 3. And actually on draft night, my mom asked me the same thing. So she had I think she asked for 5 teams, but she ordered the flag. So then when it did happen, as soon as I got drafted, she strung the flag up in the front yard. So it was cool.
Yeah, no. So on draft day, take me back to that. Who were you with? Where were you?
In my hometown. My mom and family helped deck out the garage and had all my college boys there. Family, friends, all from hometown. And we watched the first night of the draft, and it's kind of just like a party. We just hung out, ate food, and drank. And me and the college boys stayed up way too late. It was kind of reckless, to be honest. But and then that day came, and then obviously it was cool.
So what's the process like? As soon as you get the phone call, you get it the day before the actual draft airs, or
the same time?
Same time. So you literally have no clue until it's on TV?
Nah, it was like once again my agent gave me a slot. Hey, you're gonna be picked probably between here and here on the second day. And that came and went. So then I was super depressed, and I was playing blackjack on my phone, just like, this sucks.
That sounds like depression if I've ever heard it before.
And then the call came through, and obviously everybody knows, and we did the thing.
Okay. What was the pressure like knowing that you were going to have to defend Josh Allen?
I was all for it. That was awesome. When you're a rookie and you're getting drafted, you want to go. It's not really when you go, it's where you go.
Mm-hmm.
So just find the right team for you and coming in and filling shoes and doing your job. And obviously, I'm just going to show up, and these guys were just in the AFC Championship the year before I got there. So super successful team, and the pressure, I guess, from it is coming in to perform and doing your job. But that's kind of what we live for. So
no, I absolutely love that. And what was it like going to training camp compared to college? I mean, clearly you said you went to the hospital for whatever reason when you were in college, but training camp at John Fisher, which they just announced they're doing their 3rd year there or something. They just re-signed and they're going back there. How do you like it? How do you like being in a dorm room? Does it bring you back?
It's awesome. When I told some of my family members that, they're like, "Are you serious? You're in a dorm?" I'm like, "It's awesome." Like it's
oh, really? Yeah. So I didn't even. How was it with Hard Knocks being all up in your face?
They actually did a good job. I know a lot of the guys were worried about that. We were like, you won't even see him. And we show up the first day, and there's just like 12 camera people showing up. And was like, oh, how you doing?
They said you won't even see him.
Yeah, we won't even see them. But
Did-
they were wearing the same thing every day, so we knew who they were. But yeah, they did a good job being there, but not being there. And
Okay.
they had cameras in every meeting room, and if the camera was faced to the wall, they weren't recording. When it's faced on you, they were recording. So
So do you just feel like right at home right now?
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've done some podcasts before, right?
Yeah.
Have you? Who'd you do with?
I've done Eric Woods, I've done Mitch Morris's podcast he has started, and yours, and then some other stuff.
Okay, well, keep it coming. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you have your first start in October, your rookie year. How'd it go?
We won.
Ooh.
We won in the
Okay.
rain against the Texans.
Did you have any good plays?
I didn't give up any sacks, I don't think, so that's all I care about.
Okay, that's all that matters.
We did a little bit better than win. We won 40-0.
Oh, yeah,
Spencer.
there-
Come on,
we'll
you know
take it.
that.
We'll take it. You refreshed me. I actually did
Maniac
not.
literally knows everything. You are a human encyclopedia for sports. I absolutely love it. So you had some injuries and inconsistent plays in the first and second year, only to recover
Oh.
and have your breakthrough career your third year. What changed?
Just getting used to playing the NFL and what it takes every single year. I mean, there's gonna be ups and downs, and for me, rookies, it always happens. It's like almost month to month instead of week to week. So, getting thrown in there for the first 6 months, it was pretty rough. And then I had my back surgery after my rookie year, so I was playing with that during my rookie year, and that was no fun. And then came back, did all right, and then third year just kind of found my rhythm and like day to day, week to week throughout the NFL season, and just gained a lot of confidence really. And
That's a lot of
building on
people
that.
can't come back from back injuries. Speaking of, you were saying that you were on Eric Wood's podcast. I mean, prime example.
Yeah.
You know, he had some back injury that he didn't even know about, and they were like, "You can't play football anymore."
That's
Did you
kinda-
think that was ever like? Did anyone tell you this might happen? You might not be able to play.
No, they never said that. Like the surgeon that I went to, it was pretty cool. It was in California, and he had everybody that he'd worked on, kind of like it was like his memorabilia on his wall, and it was.
You're like,
It
this
was-
is scary but cool.
It was. They had astronauts on there, Navy SEAL guys, a bunch of basketball players and football players. So I was confident in what he had to do. But during the rehab process, I was still in my apartment at the time and by myself, and everybody was gone during the summer. And there was times on the couch where I was like, "Holy shit, I might never play football again. This is insane." So I'm super grateful to get through that, and it was a big learning experience for sure.
Well, we're glad to have you back, you know. And I didn't write that question. My father did. So I didn't talk about inconsistency. It was that man in the
You
corner.
think I'm
over there.
inconsistent?
Huh?
You think
Huh,
I'm
Dad?
inconsistent? You think I'm inconsistent?
My dad doing his research.
Luckily, the Wikipedia page should be edited, so why don't you go back and fix that?
Yeah, we'll edit it. We'll edit it.
I
Great.
appreciate it.
So you're locked in with the Bills till 2028.
Mhm.
What is it looking like to be a Buffalo Bill, and how are you enjoying our beautiful city?
Like when you're on that rookie deal, it's like just kind of survive in advance. And once that second deal goes through, you find that Buffalo's your home. So it's
Mhm.
and I bought a house last year, and I've been in it for a year now, and it definitely feels like home for sure.
I was gonna say, how do you like make it your home? Because I'm like the worst interior designer. I'm like a great thrifter, and like my whole entire house has been something that like I've gotten, oh, your aunt's getting rid of this couch. Oh, I have an end table, and then I somehow make it eclectic. Who's helping you?
I actually hired a lady because I had no idea what I was doing.
You got a girl.
She came in and she flew in, ordered all the furniture and everything, and put it in there. But like the finishing touches and stuff is what I realized kind of makes the home a home. So, and like I think thrifting is. I started doing that from my basement. I started remodeling
Ooh.
it. So
I was gonna say, do you have a man cave?
I'm in the process of building it. Should be done.
Okay,
in a
what's gonna
month
be in
or-
the man cave? Who is your other favorite? If the Bills aren't playing, who are you watching? Is it hard to watch other teams play? You just want everyone to foul.
I don't want anyone to. I don't know if I want everybody to fail, but I don't have a favorite team. I have favorite players that I cheer for and watch them. I mean, when the NFL game's on, I'm pretty much just watching the line of scrimmage now. It's kind of funny how
Okay.
you transition from watching the ball to watching your position and how those guys are working. So watching the games is fun.
I was gonna say, you obviously have to have some friends from college that are playing professionally. Who are they, and what positions do they play?
There's only two. There's Trevor Penning and Christian Boyd. They both play for the Saints. So I have I cheer for the Saints in my back pocket. a
Okay,
little bit.
there you
They
go.
came to town and we beat the brakes off them, so it was cool. And I need to get their jerseys though, but it's fun.
Okay, have you done the jersey swap?
Yeah, I've done quite a few. I did one this weekend with Trey Smith, the guard from Kansas City.
Okay, like, what is that discussion? Do you guys DM each other before? Is it just like you had a good play, I had a good play, let's switch? Is it an eye contact? Do you wink?
If you know the guy, usually like talk about it before. Like when we played Carolina, Sam Martin, the punter. He and I are good friends, so like we were just DMing back and forth. We actually had dinner the night before, so we just just said it there. But usually happens after a game, and it's legit just like, yo, let me get that jersey. I'm like, yeah, I'll send it to you, and then that's pretty much all.
Send it to you. No, don't you guys swap right there?
Oh, you can swap. You can just take it off right there. Or I learned you can just go to the locker room after the game, and you can just swap through the locker room.
Okay, I was gonna say sometimes you like have to cut it off ever. Like I feel like it's hard to get off.
It is hard to get off.
We just want to see it get cut off. Let's be honest.
Yeah. I have to get help putting on that jersey and taking it off. So Jeff Mazurk in the equipment room helps us out. But
I feel like there's kind of a high school aspect to the jersey swap. Like sometimes you do it with a friend you're very confident with, like, oh, let's go to prom. Yeah, we're gonna go to prom. Sometimes guys ask for it, and like the guy will be like, no, you can't get this one, boss.
I've never asked a guy and gotten turned down, but it is if you don't know the guy, it's a 50-50 shot.
Listen, you're getting turned down. It doesn't matter whether it's the prom or a jersey swap. It's embarrassing.
I've seen a lot of guys if they're well-known players, or like Dalton got Kelsey's jersey his rookie year, and that was super cool for him, obviously. But like those guys that are really good or use respect, and you want to go ask them, hopefully they say yes, and it's on the wall forever. And your kids will be like, "Who's that?" I'm like, yeah, he ran through my face on a Sunday. It was great.
So you're gonna hang those up and put those in your man cave?
Yeah, that's part of my basement that's getting done right now. I have like a little recovery area, and I'll just like layer the.
We gotta have a cold plunge.
No.
No, come on.
I got
Sauna.
I got all that at the facility.
True.
But the end game for the jerseys is when I build a house one day, I want like a big hangout area, like in a shed and stuff. So I'll just have like the whole wall lined with everybody I played against.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So take us to your inside circle. Who's your best friends on the team, and what are you doing on the weekends if you're not playing ball?
Two of my boys are Kincaid and Ryan Vandermark. Those are my guys. We had another guy that's not with us now is Tommy Doyle. He had the bad injury against the Steelers. His jersey is actually cut off. He gave me the jersey that he wore that night, so it's cut.
I met you maybe like 3 years ago with Tommy, and he's a big Grateful Dead fan, right? That's him.
Oh, you're talking about Tommy Sweeney.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Sweeney is a big Grateful Dead fan.
Okay.
Yeah,
Never forget that Tommy Doyle capped off the perfect game.
That's
with
right.
One of the most athletic touchdowns the National Football League has ever seen.
He still gives me shit about that too. He's like, I scored more. You might be better, but I scored more touchdowns than you. I'm like, yeah, he did. Hopefully, my day's coming.
I like that. So wait, okay, that's the inside circle. But then, what are you guys doing if you're like? Do you guys go on vacation during the off season together?
So I think it's 2 off seasons ago. Me and Dalton got a house in Newport because our agency has their gym out there, and then Vandy and Tommy Doyle had a house in Malibu. So like we just spent a off season in California. It was awesome.
I was just in California. I was in Huntington, Laguna.
You're paying taxes for the sun. It's great, but it's insane.
But like so peaceful. You just ride your bike. You can't even smoke cigarettes in Laguna. I don't smoke cigarettes, but like
really?
That's the only state that made it completely legal because they just want it to be like the cleanest place on earth.
Or they just don't want a fire to take half of
the like that does happen sometimes. Yeah. So yeah, we don't want that. So real important. Were you rooting for the Dodgers or the Blue Jays?
I was rooting for the Blue Jays hard.
All right.
They were about 3 inches from winning the whole thing. I feel like if that guy slid head first, he would have made it. But it was a crazy series.
So did you get to watch it somewhere?
I watched the Game 7 in the team hotel.
Okay. Yeah, I know, right? Because you guys have to the night before the game. You guys have to stay at the hotel. Do you guys have to check in? What, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, the curfew's at 10:30. You got to be there, and then you can only check out like after 6 or something like that.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
So I know they're gonna put headphones on us so we can have 2 hands to eat these wings. Are you guys ready for the headphones?
All right, here comes the tech team with the changeover. About 30 seconds, folks. Just a reminder, you can subscribe to Maddie Tells All, courtesy of the Gotham Network. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Also, like any normal person, Madeline also has like 6 Instagram accounts, so just make sure you're following them all. It's very important. At least follow the first like 3 or 4 for sure. All right, and I think we're going to bring our guy Dreamboat down here back on the end. He's just filling it out. Slick, what do you think of this episode of Maddie Tells All so far? Pretty solid.
Yeah, solid, absolutely. And these 2 plates of wings look way more than solid that they just put in front of these two.
Listen, I think people would describe Maddie's personality as saucy. Those wings are putting her to shame. Let's see what we got as far as these wings. Back to the show.
Yes. Okay. So we have my Buffalo Food Slut sauce over here. And then what do we have here? Oh, wait, we even have pizza too. And what are these, the original ones? Okay, we have the original signature ones. And we are just going to eat some wings and talk about classic Buffalo places that you got to eat.
Right on.
All right. So my sauce, right? It's like fresh horseradish, garlic, pepper, honey. Wingnuts has done an amazing job. I gave them a little bit of a recipe, and then they were like, "We're gonna do a little bit of our sass." So this is our collaboration here, and it's
Nice.
absolutely incredible. So, favorite place to go get burgers?
Oh, Buffalo Burger Bros in Hamburg.
Yes. Did you see that they're opening up a place in Lancaster now with, does anyone know? They're doing a collaboration with someone. We'll find that out. But Burger Bros, they are absolutely incredible.
When
What do you get?
when I was in my apartment, they were actually my neighbors. So I always saw. I think he started in a food truck.
Yep.
So that like the food truck is always parked outside, and he would always bring us over some. But then he moved that to Hamburg, and then we stopped by there a couple times.
Okay. So besides Wingnuts, because they're the best, where do you go get wings?
Barbell is easiest one to go get to, and Wingnuts, and then there's there's another one, 911 Tavern.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
my parents' absolute favorite. So clearly he's a flat and I'm a drum.
I like the flat. That's like the umbrella.
And you have a process right now. Can you show the camera what you're doing?
I already kind of started, but you just take the drum and put it vertical and just push right down on it, the umbrella, and then you just dip it in there, and then it's just one bite.
All right. And if you check out these blue cheese cups, they are literally meant for perfect blue cheese
I've
dipping.
never seen those.
No.
Like that.
But I mean, shout out them. Okay, favorite pizza.
Pizzeria Florian. In East
Oh,
Aurora.
in East Aurora?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely
So
crushed
good.
it. Okay,
So
that's
good.
like a different style of pizza, but if you're going for a classic buffalo style, have you ever had Imperial Pizza, Lenova? What's the one? Picasso's Pizza?
I've had Lenovo, and obviously I do Picasso because Khalil and some of those guys do their branding with them. But Pharaoh's, is that technically Buffalo
Mhm.
Pizza or no?
New York style pizza. But
It's
that's
fine.
actually right next to where I went to high school. But they weren't around when we were in high school. So, favorite steakhouse?
Probably Buffalo Chop House. I know Lucia's has steaks, but not really a steak house, I would say.
Okay.
So, Chop House is always the go-to.
Favorite seafood tower?
Favorite seafood tower?
And if you don't get seafood, we're not friends.
I guess Lucia's has one.
Lucia's?
I don't know they
Okay,
ordered-
well,
I
I'll
haven't
tell you
ordered
right now,
Too many seafood towers.
Chop House, the last 3 times I've been there, has put out an insane seafood tower.
Really?
They have the best South African lobster tails that I've ever had, cooked to perfection, huge shrimp, oysters. Then they do a mignonette sauce that's absolutely incredible.
I'll have to check that out.
No, 100%.
Maybe I'll
But
line it
I
in.
just was at the Chop House the night before the game. So let's wrap it up a little bit with how it was playing against the Chiefs and winning the most highlighted, anticipating game of the year.
I mean, we won, so it was pretty awesome. But they know us, we know them. It's not really a bunch of X's and O's, but more so just executing what we do. And went out there, and Josh did his thing. Jimmy ran the rock, and defense got stopped. So big shout out to Cole Bishop. He's working his ass off and played amazing. So
I was going to say, was there any rookies or anyone that really stood out this game?
Cole, obviously, and then Max got his first pick, and then Jordan Hancock, rookie at Ohio State. He's been playing really well. Just kind of a plug in, plug out guy, but he had some meaningful snaps and played really well.
Okay, I love
Spence,
that.
you've played them, nearly 10 times in your career. There's a lot of people saying that was one of the more complete games that your team has played. Offense, defense, special teams, everyone seemed to have an edge. Did you guys feel that way in the locker room after?
Yeah, corny, quote unquote, team win, but it's exactly what it was. All 3 phases working together, playing complementary football, and guys went out there and made plays when we needed to, and obviously you saw the verdict.
Yeah. So what was the celebration after? How was the locker room? Who got the ball?
I don't think he gave out a game ball actually.
What?
No,
Is that legal?
After the game sometimes, but like when we go on a team meeting on Wednesday, coach will announce the game balls. I'm sure Cole will get one. And offensive and special teams, I'm not sure, but Cole for sure.
So you guys have to practice. Your days off are Tuesdays.
Yep.
And what does that Tuesday look like?
It's about the same every week, but it's just there's no meeting, so just go in there and work out. Everybody has their recovery massage. I got mine at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Every single Tuesday.
Oh,
And actually, Coach gave us Victory Monday today, so we had.
Oh, really?
Actually, first and second year guys had to go into work and have meetings, and then the rest of us didn't have to.
oh, really? So what'd you do
Awesome.
today?
I still went in and worked out and sat in the hot tub for like an hour.
Okay, we got a hot tub. That's all that matters.
That's right.
I'm going to start incorporating a hot tub into my Victory Monday. That's all I'm saying.
That's
Hey,
great.
we've been trying. Have you ever seen the classic Buffalo photo of a hot tub at a tailgate that surfaced
I
on the
have.
internet?
I
Okay.
have, yeah.
Maniac, that's all we want. We want a hot tub at the tailgate. You know, it's something that we've been trying to get. So anyone who's got a hot tub company, we want it at the tailgate. Obviously, going into the Bills game, you get to see, like, what time does your bus pull up?
We drive in.
Oh, you drive in. Okay, what time does that look like? Like 5 hours before, 4 hours before?
Depends on the guy. I usually get there like 4 hours before the game. Then I get into the locker room at the stadium 3 hours.
Okay, but you get to see the stadium, the
Oh, yeah.
tailgating situation. Do people like know your car at all? Does anyone like?
Hopefully my truck's tinted out enough that they don't know.
Okay.
I'm sure they probably guess that it is, but it's fun when you're sitting in traffic on Big Tree and you're just sitting there and people kind of like can start peeking in because they have time and all the people walking on the street, they're like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Is it just insane to be at the stadium and just, you know, now we have the Mr. Brightside and everyone's just dancing and singing. And then I'm like, can we get some? I think that right now that song is making millions of dollars and the Bills should get a check,
I agree with that.
right?
I think Dalton Kincaid and Dawson should get a little royalty.
I found out about that because it was at the wedding that they all were singing it and having a good time.
It was a good ass time. But the Killers actually sent me, Dalton, Dawson, I think Josh. They sent us like a record.
Oh, they
label.
did?
Yeah, they sent us
Okay,
a-
okay. So they did give you some love.
Absolutely
Well, how are the chicken wings?
phenomenal.
Absolutely. I
So
know
good.
you had them catered, but like now you have it fresh. How did you like my sauce?
Great.
Right?
I'm usually not like a garlic kind of spicy guy, and that was really good.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Oh yeah, take one bite of the pizza, and then we have to wrap up. I know that there's a special guest book. This is the owner of Wingnuts over here.
Whoa.
Come, show your face. The OG. Anyone who comes signs the special guest book.
The idea is to put your name, where you're from, and what you thought of the food. You can write as much or as little as you want.
Perfect. Thank you. And give us a little background. When did Wingnuts come to play?
Well, Alicia and I started Wingnuts in 05. We went 17 years of running it by ourselves, and then we found him. And him and Chris brought all this together. And we couldn't have done it without AJ and Chris. And now the four of us are running it.
I absolutely love it. I mean, you guys are crushing it at our tailgate. We did how many wings? 8,000 wings? 800 pounds, whatever that looks like. That's how much the Bills Mafia were eating chicken wings. I absolutely love that you're writing in this book. So who are some of the special guests that have been in here? What other players?
In that book is Dan Marino,
Okay.
the Barstool folks, Eric Wood, Freddie Jackson.
I know Keon Coleman's been here.
Keon
Did you guys get
Coleman's
in?
there,
Okay.
Yep. I believe in our other book from Froth, we had frontline guy. I can't say his name.
One time, I don't know if you were at that dinner, but I was there the one time and it was the whole entire
Yeah.
defensive lineman there, but it was a bunch of the newbies. So we didn't.
Ryan Vandermark is
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's get a
That's my dog.
review of the good old pizza and see what
This
the vibes
is
are.
this Buffalo
Thank
pizza.
you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Wait, cheers.
Cheers.
I dip my pizza in blue cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
There's for sure hot honey on this, right?
There's honey on this, right? Oh yeah. Do you dip your pizza in ranch also, or do you just do blue cheese all the way?
I'm usually a ranch guy
Okay.
at heart, but the blue cheese in Buffalo is definitely different.
It's so when you go to other cities, it's watery, it's everything. Here, it's like chunky. There's real fresh. It's like it's made with love.
Blue cheese in Iowa is dog
Probably
water.
just
Terrible.
dog water. Well, we got to wrap up. This was an episode of Maddie Tells All, Buffalo Building Brands. Spencer Brown, we are so excited to have you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for eating chicken wings with me. You got any last words? He took a big bite because it was really good
It
pizza.
is really good. Thanks for having me. Maddie Tells All is awesome. Her sauce is even better. Thank you, and go Bills.
Oh, that was so nice. Thank you. From small town roots to the big city hustle, remember your past doesn't define you. Your passion does. If something hits home today, share it, tag me, even write in. Be a part of this community. This isn't just my mic, it's ours. Check the episode description below for all the links. Until next time, keep building your empire your way.